guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a tutorial on how to get this glossy glass skin for the summer. I think it's really cute. It gives it like this nice wet healthy glow to your skin. So if you're interested to see how I achieve this look, then just keep on watching. The first thing I'm going to start off with is using a serum. I'm going to be using the Glossier Super Bounce Serum. I love this serum. It has hyaluronic acid and vitamin B5. It leaves my skin looking really bouncy and fresh and hydrated. Next, I'm going to be going in with my sunscreen. I'm using the Supergoop sunscreen. This is the everyday one, SPF 50. And this is the one that I've been using like crazy and I've been loving it. I do notice that this sunscreen leaves kind of like a dewy finish, so I don't know for those of you that have oily skin if you would like that, but I love it, especially right now with the summer. I feel like I don't even need like a foundation. I can just put sunscreen on and my face looks really hydrated. Next, I'm going to be applying some eye cream. This one is one from Origins that I have been talking about like crazy. It's such a good eye cream and I just have been getting into the habit of putting it on more often. Next, I'm going in with my Origins Energy Boosting Gel Moisturizer. I love this moisturizer. I had to repurchase it and I bought the full size because I had tried it in like the mini and I love it. I think it's probably my new favorite moisturizer. I just love the gel consistency of it. You guys may notice that I'm going in with a lot of layers of skincare, and it's because when you're going for that like glossy skin look, you really need to make sure that your skin base is really good. And a lot of basic skincare products like sunscreen and moisturizer, especially if you're using good products, will help your skin get that glowy effect without even using any extra like sprays or anything like that. Still going in with more products. I'm going in with the MAC Strobe Cream. This one is in the shade GoldLite and I love this stuff. It's so good. I just put it on the back of my hand and I either apply it with my fingers or like a small brush. A little bit goes a long way, so you just need like a few drops. I'm really just placing this onto the high points of my face. So I literally just take the product with my fingers and then I just pat it in. I'm just placing it again on the high points of my face. You can hit the top of your brow bone, your nose, up on your temples. For this type of look, when I'm focusing mainly on like the skin, especially right now in the summertime, I don't really like to go in with a heavy foundation or anything like that. I typically just like to add some concealer. So today I'm not even going to use foundation. I'm just going to use concealer. And I'm going in with the KatVonD Lock-It Concealer and just placing it underneath my eyes for a little bit of coverage. This concealer is pretty high coverage, so you don't need too much of it. I'm just taking my damp beauty sponge. You can see that even though I'm already applying the concealer over my face, it's still shining through and looking still pretty glossy through my skin because of that solid base that we formed. Alright, so now is the time when I can go in with my bronzer, blush. I won't be using a highlight today, surprisingly. I'll show you what I use instead of the highlight, which gives us that finishing touch of a glossy face. So I'm going in with the MAC Mineralize Skinfinish Natural Bronzer. I don't know the shade of this one anymore because it's like worn off on the back, but I love this color. So you're just going in. I actually have been loving this brush for contour. It is a Real Techniques contour brush. It's really good for blending it all out. And it's like a smaller brush, which I like. Sometimes if the brush is too big, I feel like my powder goes everywhere. I'm just gonna go in with some blush, any natural colored blush that you like. Looks great with this type of look. Just go in with a light hand, even though that looks kind of heavy. Alright, so now we're going in with the key ingredient to this glass skin, the MAC face gloss. So this is just any old like clear face gloss. This is from MAC. I know that other brands do sell this type of product where it's like a clear gloss and you can put it on all over your eyes. That's how I had been typically using it. I would apply it onto an eye look and it looks like that glossy eye. But recently what I've been loving is I just put on the back of my hand and then with my finger I just pat it onto the top of my cheekbones, typically where you would apply highlight. And you want to just mix it in, like tap it in lightly so that it sinks in. And the reason I recommend not going in with heavy foundation, or not like trying to avoid foundation in general, if you need to use it for more of a coverage, I would say go in with a light layer. And the reason I say this is because this gloss, if you don't pat it on correctly, like if you have a thick layer of foundation, it will move around your foundation and kind of make it like choppy because the gloss is like a sticky consistency. But if you can get away with it, I would say just apply concealer like how I did, and it works the best. And look at that, it gives like this glass-like glossy wet look onto the cheeks. Okay, so now I'm going to do it to this side. So you just lightly go in. And I use my ring finger because it's the most delicate finger, they say. Similar to how when you apply your eye cream, you're going to use your ring finger and just tap it just to the high points. And try your best to not drag it down into the blush and powder because it will move it. I also like to apply a bit of it onto the tops of my forehead, just to give that like overall glossy look to my face. I don't apply too much, and on your forehead it's a lot easier, I feel, because there's not so much going on, like there's not like blush and all that. And I also love applying it to my nose and a little bit on my chin, not too much or else it looks kind of like greasy. So this gloss does retail for $23, and it is 0.84 fluid ounces. I know that sounds kind of pricey, but I feel like a little bit goes a long way. And it's not something that you do onto your face every single day, you know, just like when you want that kind of glossy face look. So I don't know, I think it's pretty worth it, but I do know that other brands do sell a similar product and it might be more affordable. All right, so that's basically all I do for my skin. I'm gonna go ahead and apply some mascara. I'm gonna use the Essence Cosmetics Crazy Volume Mascara. This is really good mascara and it's honestly really affordable. I found it at Ulta for I think like $2. It's very volumizing and it's really black, which I like. And it definitely adds length while adding volume to my lashes. Alright, so I went ahead and I applied my mascara. So now I'm just going to go ahead and apply some lip gloss. This one from Buxom. It's in the shade Rose Julep. And it just has like a nice little plump color. I feel like I need a little pop of color. It's still keeping that gloss going on. Alright guys, and that completes this glass skin tutorial. I think it's super cute, pretty simple if you follow all of your basic base steps. But yeah, I think it's really nice. It's a nice wet look for summer. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!